So sometimes when we travel, we get really bored in the airports, and I currently had the Osmo with me because I was on a vacation trip. So I'm doing something either really brilliant or really stupid. So my departure gate is in D, but I traveled over to A simply because I wanted to try something, which is I'm going to compare Shake Shack to Grindhouse. Now, Grindhouse is the local Atlanta place, so it gets home field advantage, meaning it's going to be the hotter of the two burgers. Couple of noticeable differences between ordering at Shake Shack in the airport versus the Grindhouse version. That is to say that Grindhouse gave me a time estimate, whereas Shake Shack was about 5 minutes. They screwed up my order and threw it away and then gave it back to me. So it was a 5 hour, yeah, a 5-minute turn on a sandwich versus Grindhouse, where I ordered at 8:23 and I had a 10-minute wait to receive my burger. Not just because they're busy, but I think it's because they prep the burger a little bit different, whereas Shake Shack's cranking them out. These do a little bit stronger. So soon we'll go to the taste test side of things, but that's coming up. Once I get the burgers, then I'm going to walk to my gate because I was going to eat at Grindhouse, but it is cram jammed up in there. So we got to wait. So I am halfway through both burgers, and look, it's unfortunate. So I have a top 10 burger list. If you didn't know that, I've been tracking burgers for years now, and I've traveled the United States, different tours, different things. And one of my favorite burgers of all time was Grindhouse. Now, granted, I am in an airport, so different story altogether. However, in this instance, I gotta tell you, taste for taste, they just taste so different. So this is the Grindhouse burger here, and then this is the Shake Shack burger. This one doesn't really have, it has shredded lettuce, pickles, burger sauce, cheese, grilled onions. This doesn't have any grilled onions. It's the Shake way. I just get the two plain ones. It has tomato, pickles, some kind of shake sauce, and American cheese. This tastes 10 times more fresh than this, and this is the first burger we got, if you remember, if you're watching closely. This one, not so much. So in essence, I'm going to eat the last two and I'll give my final thoughts, but burger for burger, Shake Shack edging out so far. One of the tests that I just did was I tasted both of their meats. My buddy Horse would make a joke right about there. I did taste both sets of meat, and there's two different things going on. The Shake Shack burger, smashed, griddle, has much more of that crust on it. It's very tasty. The Grindhouse burger tastes like more like beef. It was even cooked the way I asked for, which was medium. So the burger was cooked medium. Whereas the Shake Shack had the crispy sort of smash burger style. And I think that does have an effect on it. And I don't know what would happen if these were both from the restaurants, the standalone restaurants. I have not done that because it's very tricky for me to do. This is the closest way I had to do this test, as a matter of fact. So not sure how it plays out. The last piece I'm going to do here is bun for bun. So we have the Grindhouse bun here. It's good. I mean, it's kind of a sweet bun. The biggest difference being you can actually see that the Shake Shack has toasted this in some capacity. With the toasted bun alone, it adds a whole nother level of flavor that is absolutely out of this world, comparatively speaking. So my final verdict, I'm gonna have to give it to Shake Shack at the end of the day. I think they crushed it. Good. If you're looking for a burger inside of the Atlanta Hartsfield Airport, I highly, highly suggest that you go to Shake Shack if you have time. If you don't, and you're in the domestic terminal, that's where Grindhouse is, and you won't be upset. I think it's probably one of the better burgers. In fact, I'd also argue you could sit at Grindhouse and have a much better experience. Shake Shack is a walkway only. Grindhouse, you can sit and hang out, watch some terrible movies. Definitely worth it. So, two options there. Just consider the ideas. Thanks for watching. I'm going to drink a beer, maybe 4, maybe 12. I got 2 hours. What am I going to do?